She's back. Yeah. Welcome back to another reaction video. You guys know I love these because they're not just any reaction video. This is by the girl, for the girls, and this is just girl talk. My whole channel is just girl talk. So if you're a girl and you want a new best friend, come here, boo, subscribe. So in this video, we're going to be reacting to makeup hacks every girl should know. Ooh, and I need this especially because I'm not a girl who does her makeup. I do my eyebrows, my lips, and a little mascara. I'm done.
Makeup hacks I wish I knew sooner. Use your favorite hair gel as your brow gel. I promise you, your brows will literally not move all day.
Wait. See, when I say I know nothing about makeup, I know nothing. What does she mean by hair gel? Like, I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't know what she means. Because for my eyebrows, I use an actual eyebrow gel. Because, girl, when I tell you I have no eyebrows, like I have a wisp of an eyebrow. So I actually have to do my eyebrows when I'm going out or when I want to look, extra cute. But most of the time, your girl is just forehead. So I do have my ride or die eyebrow gel that I use, and I will post it here if you guys need it. And it's been rocking with me for years. I've been using it since college for years. Do you understand? And then I just use like a pencil over it. I've never heard of a hair gel for your eyebrows. So I need to look into that. What?
If you get really bad smile lines like I do, use an eyeshadow primer and blend it with your fingers. The reason this works is because eyeshadow primer is supposed to stop eyeshadow from creasing, so why would we not use it on our fine lines on our face? Instead of putting a dark contour on the sides of your nose, use your concealer and add highlighter on the sides and the center of your nose to make it look a lot more natural. Wait 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay, so I don't do contour mostly because I don't know how to do it, and I feel like if I try, girl, I'm gonna look like handsome Squidward or something. So I don't do contour, but I used to use foundation. But the reason I stopped is because of the freaking lines that it makes. Like she said, I have deep like smile lines, and if I put foundation on, I want to say like 3-4 hours later, you see like the crease, or like you see the crease under my eyes, and I hated that so much. I feel like it was aging me, so I stopped using foundation for that reason. So I might try that. What?
Before blending your brightening concealer if you want extra coverage. Use your favorite setting spray to increase the pigment in any eyeshadow. This is no setting spray. This is how it looks in setting spray. If your favorite mascara has dried up, all you need is some eye drops. Put a few drops in the bottle, mix, and your mascara will literally be good as new. If you get mascara on your face, do not panic. Wait for it to dry. Take a clean spoolie and just start swiping away. It's as if it never happened.
What? Where was the mascara one this morning? Because I got mascara right here, and I'm over here like rubbing my skin off to try to get the mascara off. Hold on.
If you have a pimple, just grab your favorite liner, turn it into a beauty mark. Whatever blush you used on your face, take a little bit of that and use that for your perfect lipstick shade. I love putting micellar water in a spray bottle. It's just so much easier. And this is the finished.
Oh, I love that video. Like, that was actually, like, I will actually use some of these. The mascara one for sure, because the worst thing ever is when you're putting mascara on and it gets like here, or it gets like in the crease or something. I hate it so much. So I'm actually going to use that. What? Tay, girl, thank you. Why am I excited? I feel like I learned something new today. What the heck? Am I too low? Should I be higher? Do you guys want me like here? I feel like I'm looking down at you. Like, I look bald because my hair. Am I crazy, or do I look bald right now?
Like it's delirium, ay, ay, like it's delirium, ay, I got delirium, ay, like it's delirium, yeah, yeah, like it's delirium. She just wanna bounce to it, baby, get your giddy on. Walk up to the stage with a drink like I'm Giveon, but I never came here to sing what I'm really on. Giving dividends, I'm trying to boost your career and all. No, you gotta.
Hold on, wait, girl. You might have just changed the game. Now that is a hack. I'm gonna try this. I'm actually gonna try this. I'm gonna save it for myself so that I can actually try it, and maybe I'll make like a side by side and see if it works. Because the worst thing about wearing glasses is that I have to decide whether I want to wear glasses or have eye makeup. Because if I have eye makeup, I'm not wearing glasses. She might have just did something. Oh, I'm gonna try this. Wow. I love being a girl. Okay. I don't get it. What did she do? Before we get any further into this video, I just want to introduce myself. For those who don't know, my name is Dar, short for Darlene. And if you're new to this channel, I just want to say welcome, baby boo. This nation was created by the girl for the girls. It's basically one big girl talk. So if this is your kind of thing to watch, please subscribe. And if you're coming back to your girl, thank you so much for being so loyal and perfect. Please continue to support me. Let's go back to the video now. I don't get it. What did she do? Is it that I don't get? Somebody explain that to me, because why don't I get it? Is it because she removed the foundation and then put the foundation back? I don't get it. Somebody explain that to me, please. What? Why am I so confused?
Why do you keep over blending when it's supposed to be a lip combo, not a lip blend? Okay, let me show you how to do it the real way. Since we're doing a lip combo, we're gonna start off with a lip liner first. And then, since we want to blend it a little bit, you can start blending from the beginning, then the end, because if you apply the lip gloss and use that like as a easier version to blend your lips or the lip liner with the gloss, it will turn up to a whole mess. It will look like how it looked like in the beginning. Me personally, I prefer to use my finger and just smooth out the lines like this. Now this should be the result of how you want your lip combo or a lip liner to look like after you apply the gloss. So you don't really have to blend. You can just apply the lip gloss as a layer. But I want my corners to be a little bit more sharper. So you can just go in with the lip liner once again. And you don't need to do... No. You're going to do... That's how you blend your lip liner, girls. And then now we're going to go with the gloss that you want to use. You see how I just gently blended that? Just gently. You don't need to do all the... Just do a simple like tap with your lips. See? It looks much more better. You can actually see like a shade difference. It goes from dark to like red or like lighter in the center. So that's the whole point of a lip combo. You shouldn't like blend it all together, because then it's like you're using 5 products but it looks like one color. It's like, it's not giving, you know. This is what you call a lip combo. This is how I would do my lip combo without smudging it, because some girls I've seen, and I used to do...
Period. Okay, and since we're on the topic of lips, I have another girl that I want you guys to watch, because she also gave, you know, a little hack on how to do your lips. And like, let's go watch her. Maybe she looks familiar. I don't know. Let's go watch her. Who don't necessarily know how to do a full face of makeup, but once in a while you want to step out, this is how I do my lip. So I just line my lips with a brown pencil. So after I outline, I smudge the middle so that it's not too much of like a harsh line. I like to add a little pop of color on the inner lip right here. So I just use this pink lip liner, but you could use any color that you want, like maybe a little red. Oh, pretty. That's okay. And even though I don't do my makeup, I know one thing: blend. Blend. And also, an essential part of doing your lip is having one of those mirrors that like zooms in to like the 3rd power. So after that, you just want to put on your favorite lip gloss, and my favorite lip gloss happens to be Vaseline. And honestly, for me, when I watch makeup tutorials online, I'm confused. So that's why I just stick to the basics. And the basics, honestly, they get you through it every single time. So yeah, I mean, she not wrong. Like, The first girl wasn't wrong, and this girl wasn't wrong either. Like, I love that for them. Just two right girls, and they both look stunting. Do you understand? Okay, next video.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to.
I don't know about that one. That just seemed like, how do you blend the makeup then? What's blending the makeup? Like, unless she then goes in with her hand and, like, you know, does this. But you know what? I think I'm gonna just clean the makeup brushes, girl. It's fine. I just buy new ones if I need to. What the heck? I don't know. If you have makeup brushes that you really don't want to use, but then why would you buy makeup brushes that you're afraid to use, girl? Just go buy some e.l.f. They're cheap.
If your concealer creases every time you do your makeup, girl, you don't need another new concealer. You need new technique. And I can guarantee you, you're probably making one of these mistakes. The first mistake you might be making is using too much concealer. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely one to advocate for putting on the makeup, and learning how much concealer to apply is definitely a learning curve. But your concealer should be in a thin layer underneath your eye before blending it out. Personally, I only apply my under eye concealer here. By the way, this is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Concealer. It's literally $5. So no, friend, you don't need an expensive concealer because this one is amazing. This is my placement and this is the amount that I like to use. Another mistake you might be making is not applying setting spray before using your powders to set. This can be done before or after blending your concealer into your skin. Personally, I prefer before. Today I'm using the Danessa Myricks Liquid Blurring Balm Setting Spray. This one is incredible to help give a skin-like finish to your makeup, and also some setting sprays have ingredients to help your makeup last longer. So please do not leave setting spray as the very last step of your makeup routine.
Oh, that is so tea, because like she said, my under eye concealer and foundation would crease from time to time. I found it creases less if I like pound it into my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here in the mirror and it does like crease less because I think it's so blended. However, she is right. I think because after I do the, you know, whatever, and then I put setting spray, and sometimes, not gonna lie, I forget to put setting spray sometimes. Like today, I did not put any. So I'm gonna take that. Next time, I'm gonna do the setting spray and then I'm gonna blend it. And then I'm a, you know, if I remember, you guys remind me, I'll tell you if it works.
Always make sure to use some before applying any powders to your skin, and remember this can be before or after blending your concealer in. Another mistake you're possibly making is setting your creases into place with powder. After blending your concealer, we all know to set with powder next, but don't just go straight in with the powder, because between all that movement and looking around for the powder, your under eyes have already creased. What I like to do is taking any mirror that I have and looking up into it to see the creases that have formed, and I'm going to lightly tap these out with my concealer brush before going in with any powder. Another mistake you're possibly making is not using my two powder method. You always want to make sure you're setting with a press.
Okay. Am I the only one that hates powder? Maybe I just don't know how to do my makeup right, but I hate how powder makes my skin look. Like, I am one of those girlies. I don't know if anyone is like this. I like when my skin looks shiny. Like, you know, when you get like the shine like on your cheeks or your forehead or your nose, and most girls would be like, you know, you pat it away to make it matte. I don't like when my skin looks matte. I like when my skin looks shiny. I don't know. And I feel like the powder, especially like on the camera, it'll look good, but in person it would just make my skin look so dry and cakey. Like it just never settles right, for me at least. So I am actually not a fan of powder at all.
Powder first. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 310. Clearly, I like this. I like this powder a lot. I feel like a lot of people go in with a loose powder and a dream and hope that their under eyes don't crease. First things first, pressed powder makes your under eye so smooth. And again, it'll ensure your under eye stays creaseless and flawless. Next, we're gonna go in with our loose setting powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty powder in shade Peach Pie. Layering both of these powder formulas under your eye is going to make your under eye indestructible. If you have oily skin like me, you can bake, but if you have dry skin, you can immediately press this in. I see so many people skip out on powder or use far too little of it, and girl, you actually expect your under eye to last all day, hours and hours without creasing. Okay. The last mistake you could be making is not.
Why she laugh at me like that? You ain't have to laugh at me, girl. Don't laugh at a bitch just because she don't know.
Using a setting spray and a fixing spray. This is a general rule of thumb when doing your makeup. The setting spray will help to melt all your products together to give a seamless finish to the skin, and the fixing spray is going to fix your makeup into place so that it doesn't move. Those are all the mistakes to avoid if you actually want your concealer to stop creasing and look flawless and smooth all day.
Okay, real talk. Her instructions were really good. Like if I ever, really get into doing makeup, I will remember this. However, am I the only one that finds makeup exhausting? Like, I'm tired just watching her do that. And that was just for the under eye. Now I have to go and do my whole face. Like, I honestly, like, ugh, it's just so much. Like, please give me a good lip. The under eye, yes, because like I said, I have dark under eye, so I would probably do the under eye. Give me, I don't know, a clear skin, eyebrows, a little mascara, and I'm good to go. I don't know why, but I find makeup exhausting. Like the 20-step makeup, it's like, bruh. And you need so many products. Like just for her eye alone, it was like 5 or 6 products. I don't know why, but I could never be bothered. I'm like, just, but I do my under eyes, so I will take this advice, girl, even though you laughed at me. I will take it.
I guess you wonder where I've been. Wonder. Bang.
I love a lip liner that stays on all day. Like I found one and then I loved it down. You know when you use a lip liner so much that like you're down to the nub? That's how much I love that lip liner, and I used it down. And then when I was like, okay, it's time for me to buy a new one, I lost it. So I could never find it again. I'm still so mad about that. But I love a good lip liner. Ugh, love it. And the lip one, that was kind of psychotic. Who's doing that? Like, if they sell it, I guess people do use it. But like, girl, I promise you don't need lip prosthetics. Just overline your lips, if anything. I don't know, but that's insane.
You don't need new makeup. You just need new techniques. These are all the makeup tips I wish I knew sooner, bitch. Trust me, it would have saved me a lot of mess. Go ahead and empty that Sephora cart, mama. We're in a recession, honey. You need to be saving them coins. Don't overdo your primer, bitch. That's why your makeup looks crusty and cakey. A little bit goes a long way. Your skin prep's on, you can go in with your foundation and put it down. Make sure you let your skin prep 100% dry before you do anything else. Otherwise, your makeup will literally chill. I like to add in some type of glowy illuminizer. This is e.l.f. Halo Glow. This will give your makeup that kind of like lit from within look. And for foundation, I'm just gonna go ahead and do not do this, bitch. That's disgusting. Ruining your brushes. Always blend your foundation on the back of your hand first. I know it's gross. We'll have to work this in with our fingers. This warms up the foundation and really melts it into the skin, almost like a serum. Try it and trust me, okay? If you're new here, hi, welcome. You're now a Cunty Barbie. Make sure you follow me, otherwise you'll stay chopped and crusty forever. And then I can't help you. Go in with a brush and really buff everything in. Remember, a brush will give you more coverage. Sponge will give you less coverage. Can we just take a minute for the skin, okay? My skin has come a long way. Round of applause for Amira's skin. Now it's time for cream bronzer. I'll always just never go in like this. An acne disaster waiting to happen. Put this on the back of your hand first, then we use a brush to pick it up. Back of your hand should look like a fucking Picasso or something else. Remember, bronzer is always gonna give you more of a warm toned look. Contour will give you more shadowy and more of a sculpted look. Personally, I prefer a bronzier look because I have warmer undertones. But if you have cooler undertones, try it.
I know she knows what she's talking about. I know it because she just gives me that vibe that she knows her ish. You know what I'm saying? However, I need an everyday person to tell me, when you do this level of makeup, right, where you have like layers type makeup, is it cakey? Because my fear, right, is when you put it on, it looks amazing, and then as you go throughout the day, does it look dry and cakey and like you see your skin texture? Because I can't fathom how putting on that many layers on my face does not end up cakey. I maybe it's me. Maybe I just don't know how to do makeup. It probably is me. But still, like, I need you to tell me, does it look like hers? all day.
Contour first. The same thing goes for cream blush. This is the new Kosas blush. So good.
Stop. I don't wear blush, but I actually do want to start wearing blush. Because I just feel like it adds such a cute little, like, you know, lift to your cheeks and your face. Like, I don't wear foundation, but I would wear blush. There's a tiny, like, rosy here, you know. I'm gonna look into some cream blush.
Do this with a brush, you get way more control over how much product you pick up. To concealer, my biggest tip is to not apply it directly to the waterline. Apply it a little bit further down and blend with a brush upward. Why would you want to add the most amount of product right under there? I always use a brush to blended out my concealer 80% of the way, and now I'm just gonna let it sit for a few minutes. Go get a coffee, go get a mimosa, go get a margarita. Dry down a little bit. I will go in with a sponge. My signature 3-step bronzer trick. Swirly, swirly, tap, tap, tap. Swirly, swirly, part 2. Tap, tap, tap. We'll make
Same thing with bronzer, right? Because I know on social media, her skin right now looks flawless. Love it. Does it look like that in person? When you do like the whole bronzer, you know, contour thing, does it look like that in person? Or do you look like handsome Squidward? You know, with like the harsh, I need to know. I need you to be truthful with me.
sure that your bronzer never looks cakey, overdone, orangey. I just don't want you guys walking around here looking like our president. Never do this with your blush. I'm gonna gently tap. I have whole videos dedicated on how to put your under eye powder on, but I'll do it again for you because I love you. I want you to be hot as this summer. Under eye powder, meet powder puff. I'm gonna take the powder and the puff, dip it in there. It's looking a little lumpy, clumpy, chumpy. Blend this into the palm of your hand, and then you can just know. Not yet. Put it down. Blend out your under eye with a sponge first, then you can gently set it. If you don't do that first, you'll end up setting the creases, and we don't want that anymore, do we, wrinkles? Take whatever's left on your puff and just gently set the rest of your face. I like to use a hydrating setting spray. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. The setting spray brought the life back into the skin. Now we're gonna powder that bitch some more. Charlotte freaking Tilbury pressed powder. On the other side of that same puff, I will take a little bit of this and just basically reset my under eyes all over again. A little more powder bronzer and powder blush. When it comes to nose contour, try using a lip pencil. The Makeup Forever lip pencil, Artist Color Pencil Extreme. Not necessarily a makeup tip, but if you have really dark hair like me, then try lightening your brows. It's crazy, but I just did mine and they look so good.
That is such a good tip because I have naturally, oh my God, when I was in high school, right? And I was first learning to do my eyebrows. Girl, why did I go in with the blackest of the black eyebrow pencil? So my eyebrows were just big squares right here. If I could find a picture, I'll put it in. And then I learned as I got older, you want your eyebrows to be lighter than, the hair on your head. You want your eyebrows to kind of have like an ashy look. Otherwise, you're just going to look like you have a block, like a stamp on your forehead, and you don't want that. And then if you look up like my hair versus my eyebrows, like you could see the difference in color. So, T, she looks fantastic. I need you to tell me if you do this, does it turn out like this? Because as much as I trust what she's talking about, I want to say I feel like she has a light behind her, right? And I know for a fact when I have like a light behind me when I'm recording, my skin looks like 100 times better. So do you look like this in person? I need you to tell me, viewer. Put it in the comments, please. Okay, I feel like I learned a lot, and I might do a part 2 to this because I feel like there's so many more that I haven't looked into. So I'm actually gonna do a part 2 to this. So if you want to see part 2, let me know. I'm gonna do it anyway. So sorry, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see because this is girl talk. So this is what you want to see. I want to give you what you want, but make it interesting, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Please take care of yourself. Bye.